boys? We back for another war video. And today I'm going to showcase Destroyer. He is going to take, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 5 fights. So we're going to see what he can do in war. I've been excited. I, took him to rank 5. I've got him ascended. So we're going to boost him up pretty good, and we're going to see what we can smash. Other than my friend D. I'm curious to see how many people actually get that joke. I'm curious. But anyways, we're going up against this Dust first. I know absolutely nothing about Dust. I really have no idea. Probably should have done my homework first. But, well, that would take the fun out of it, wouldn't it? So, I figure, hey, what's the worst that could happen? It's just a Section 1 pass fight. It can't be that serious. So I do throw on power backs, and I was like, let's use a power start 1. I'll use it for this, and then the Maw that's next. But, well, I forget the abilities she has at times, so we'll get to that. We'll get there. So I will eventually hit this damn fight button at some point in time. There we go. I tried to speed it up this war. I really did. So we're going to go in. And all I'm doing is trying to ramp with L1, get my 100 charges. Then I want to throw an L3 into an L2 to pause the degen. Now, I'm trying to get her to throw this L1, and, well, I kind of took one on the block, and then I missed a parry. So we're going to degen a little bit. But we get our second L1 off, so we're doing quite well. Okay, we get to Dex that time. I know how to do it. I do, I promise. And you can see his damage with the Furies is actually not that bad, except for that missed heavy. But we just throw the L1, and look, now we at 4. We just waiting on that L3, and then we gonna go ham. That's really the plan. So we chunk off this L3. And it damage on it really ain't that bad. Wait for the L2. There we go. Fire it off. She dies. Now, I do want to point out, I am bringing Odin for a shock pre-fight later. But what I did not know is he synergizes with Destroyer and gives his Furies 20% potency. Yeah, potency. Yeah. I'm Southern, leave me alone. Don't judge me. But his health pool is kind of big, and he's kind of expensive to heal. But whatever. Now, going into this Maw, I was like, hey, I still got my power start 1. We'll do the same thing. But, as most people already know, you're not going to start with a full power, with a full bar. As you can see, I got basically nothing because it's in her abilities. You're not going to get it. But I digress. Anyways, the game plan still stays the same. We throw off our first L1. Now, I'd ideally like to bait Maw's L1, but she really just ain't having it. So, we knock her down to make her lose focus and to refresh my Fury. This one, now these aren't ideal fights for Destroyer. But, they're fine. Look at the damage. The damage is there. It really is. The special 3 might even kill. At this point, I just got tired of it. And I'm like, let's just push the L2s. I just don't care. I'll block it. I'll heal back up. Now, we're fully ramped. And, of course, I get to take degen damage. Lucky me. And because of Maw's abilities, I barely got to an L3, so that's fun. The note here is don't take Maw with the Destroyer, because it works, but it's really not that great of a fight for Destroyer. But you can see, it's fine. Where you'll really see his damage is in the Gorr on node 42, and then the Gladiator mini as well. So I'm going up path 2 here. And next, we're just we're going to take this Mangog. And instead of a Power Start 1, I just throw on an N-Bone in case I have to tank some L3s. It's fine. It's not going to do nothing, whatever. Like, I'll try to bait specials, but look, if he don't want to throw them, I ain't playing with him. You know what I mean? There's no point in it. So we'll just push him. So I will throw on the N-Bone. And the game plan, this is just how I play Destroyer. I use L1's ramp, L3, L2, things are going to die. Just how it works. Alright, buddy, there you go. Let's find the fight button. Now, I do have to remember not to do 5-hit combos. I try a couple intercepts to ramp faster. But he plays ball some. Sometimes he don't. We get our first L1 off, and I'm just pushing him to L2. I know I'm getting the placebos and the furies. I just don't care, because that's what the N-Bone was for. And I actually did plan on using it. Now, there we go. Okay, we're still ramping. For some reason, thought we were there, but we're probably one L1 away. Yep, there we go. Okay, now we're ramped. Now, let's see. Okay, now I'm just waiting on the L3. That's all I'm doing. Hit him a few times. Let's throw the L3. It's not bad. These fights are just whatever. I had to take him in order to bring him. And then, yeah, this L2 is just way overkill. Way overkill. Now, next is this Photon. I mean, if you watch my channel and you've seen me take her 100 times. Now, this does have EMP node. So, if she does throw a special, I'm going to get shocked. So, we can't let her throw a special. Like, that's the plan here. Now, I could just not deck, say, don't gain buffs. You don't have to worry about it. Well, fuck that. Okay? We're just going for the nuke. Okay? Because that's too much thinking involved, and I don't have Lizer do my thinking anymore. I'm on my own now. Sad day, gents. Sad day. But the plan here is we're going to Power Start 1. We'll trigger Infuriate off the bat. If she'll play ball. Come on, shawty. There you go. Now, we trigger Infuriate. We get a few intercepts. There we go. Then we're going to trigger the Intimidate. And we're just going to hit block. Okay, there we go. Get the 20. Now it's just throw off the L2. Now, I did throw on power backs. On the off chance the L2 didn't kill. The L3 most definitely would. But she died. She did. Long gone. Okay, easy peasy. Probably should have just fast forwarded. But now we get to the main show. Let's get to this big bad Gorr. When I saw the map, I knew I was bringing a Destroyer. I was like, hey, I want that. They're like, you sure about that? I was like, oh yeah, I'm taking it. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? There's better options. 100%. So I do go on and throw on my shock resistance for this fight, although it is mainly for my next fight, which is a hazard shift, shock, and bleed fight. And he's naturally, because he's a robot, poison and bleed immune. So, the plan with this one is we're going to Power Start 1 again. It speeds up the ramp some, in my opinion. And we're just going for the nuke. Look, we ain't playing with this dude, okay? We ain't trying none of, we ain't here for none of that bullshit, okay? We ain't here for that. So I go in, of course, I'm checking the boost, yada, yada, yada. Come on, hit the Power Start 1. Okay. Still there. Let's go. Let's roll. So now, I can parry, and you'll see me do a first hit because it's not going to reflect that much damage. Okay, then I'll throw my L1, get the protection down. Nice little intercept there. Now, he does play ball with his L1s. He really does. I'm hitting into the block to try and build up some prowess. And we're just going to throw another L1. I'm trying to keep my prowess up. That way, if I need to dex, I can. And look, we're already ramped that quick. Now, you can see he had a lot of health before this L3. Protection was down. He was at like 90%. Okay. The L3 takes him down to 65. Now we throw off the L2, and voila. Now he just dies in a minute. Just dead in like 55 seconds. That easy. But now we go to this Gladiator. This is why I originally brought the shock pre-fight, was for this fight. Now, my goal is to try and get, because it does have Conflictor, I want to get 3 prowess up and keep at least 3, so I don't have to worry about Conflictor. I can parry if I want to, as many times as I want to. I can do whatever I want. And that's kind of the plan, and then we're just going to try and nuke him. So we go into this fight. Okay, I didn't power start one. I just went into this one willy-nilly. There we go. We're doing good. We've got the prowess up. Okay. Well, we did. Now we're back at 2. But we get a nice little intercept. We go ahead, throw off our first L1. There we go. Now we're hitting into block. And now we can parry. Okay, now we got a lot of prowess. Okay, he wants to throw his L1. Okay, be a dickhead. But since I have so many prowess, I can just parry, wait it out. But sadly, I don't get the L1 off in time. So I don't get the furies that I thought I would get. But even with only 2, okay, he's already down. And watch, now this is, don't even have 4 furies. And watch. Look, that L3 into the L2, dead. Dead. I'm telling you, Destroyer really is a good champ. I really enjoyed him this war. I kind of just wanted to showcase him a little bit, get another little video out there, because I ain't got one in a while, but maybe I'll post some more. And until the next time, peace.